question, we've been asked to find a series solution for the function which is equal to the integral of e to the minus x squared with respect to x, satisfying f of 0 equals 0. So to begin, we should write down the Maclaurin series for e to the y. Now the Maclaurin series for e to the y is 1 plus y squared over 2 factorial plus y cubed over 3 factorial plus ... and we can write that as the sum from n equals 0 up to infinity of y to the n over n factorial. So looking at this question here, we want to also know the Maclaurin series for e to the minus x squared. Well, to do this, we just use the Maclaurin series for e to the y, and we substitute in y equals minus x squared. So we see that the Maclaurin series for e to the minus x squared simply becomes 1 plus minus x squared plus minus x squared all squared over 2 factorial plus minus x squared all cubed over 3 factorial plus ... and we can write that as the sum from n equals 0 up to infinity of minus x squared to the n over n factorial, and we'll say that is the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of minus 1 to the n x to the 2n all over n factorial. So now we said we have the function f of x, which is equal to the integral of e to the minus x squared dx. So we can use this general summation, this Maclaurin series for e to the minus x squared, and we can say that f of x is equal to the integral of the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of minus 1 to the n x to the 2n over n factorial, and we just need to perform this integral, and so we'll get the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of minus 1 to the n x to the 2n plus 1 all divided by n factorial times 2n plus 1, not forgetting the plus c. But we can find a value of the plus c because we're told that f of 0 is 0. So if f of x is equal to the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of minus 1 to the n x to the 2n plus 1 all over n factorial 2n plus 1 plus c, we can see that f of 0 is just going to be 0 plus c, and this should equal 0. Therefore we see that c equals 0, and f of x is therefore just the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of minus 1 to the n x to the 2n plus 1 over n factorial 2n plus 1.